Congrats on it.
It's not a question.
I would defer to her. I can't answer.
So it looks like Matt Chapman's on a rehab center. How did you convince him to do that?
It took a little bit. Obviously, want to get back right away, but it's been a month, so we want to get him on the field, get some at bats, and see how he feels the next day. We anticipate him being here tomorrow, so it took a little bit, not too long, but he understands it's probably good for him to get a game.
Do you anticipate him being here tomorrow to be checked out or to play?
To play. That's what we anticipate. So he lobbied for this to be his first game, but obviously after being a month, like I said, it's good to get him some at bats before he gets back.
What's going to be the key element for that? You have to
just feel good. He's been through, yes, they hit off a high velocity machine. He's got arm BP. He's been taking BP for a while now. Got some ground balls, but just kind of the feel of a game is the most important thing. As long as he's healthy and feels good tomorrow, good chance we'll have to
Casey Schmidt said he'd get earlier in the month well and was anticipating taking regular BP.
Yeah, he's gonna take BP here, and then maybe play the next two games in Reno. And see where we go with him. He has not been out as long, so hopefully it might just be coming for him.
Does this feel the same thing for now as it did when you were here for that exhibition game against the River Cats a few months ago?
It's a little warmer, the wind's blowing a little harder, and we're in a different dugout.
Just speak to how your bullpen was saved last night with the first complete game of the year by Robbie Wright.
You don't see those very often, so I would have taken 7 last night. But to give us 9 and get everybody a break, and especially with the stretch that we're on and the usage that we've had here recently, it almost feels like, I know they had an off day yesterday. It almost feels like an off day certainly for our bullpen.
What are your kind of realistic expectations for Chapman, given the time he's missed? He's just have to 1 week out of here.
But the at-bats are the thing that you worry about a little bit. But I look at the intensity he brings on the field every day and kind of the heartbeat of this team. We'd like him back sooner than later, and I think it's more about that. Will he be up to speed as far as his bats goes? It kind of just depends on how the first few go. If you get a couple of hits and you feel good right away, you may hit the ground running. If not, sometimes it might take a little bit.
Would you work them in gradually in the lineup in terms of like 7th rather than 4th, or either 4th or
I haven't really decided that yet. So he's not going to hit 7th. So he'll probably be somewhere in the middle.
He's had a few case hand injuries from usually running the bases in his career. Are there ways to maybe lessen the chances of that happening?
I think he's talking about one of those other mixed things. We'll see. But I think after what happened, on how long he was out, it certainly is that. He's a good base runner, and whether it's first to third, first to home, second to home, he's one of our best base runners, and he does it pretty aggressively, so it might be the right thing.
Today being 4th of July, just thinking back to some of your fondest 4th of July memories, do you remember that sticks out to you?
Yeah, I don't remember my childhood anymore. All I remember is 4th of July being in Major League Ballpark somewhere, and that's what baseball is all about. So, families doing their thing during the day, coming out to the ballpark, whether it's a day game or a night game. This might be the first night game in a while for the 4th of July, but it just kind of oozes baseball.
What do you think about this unique chapter in the rivalry on the 4th of July in Miami Park?
It felt a little different coming here today than they used to. At our park, it kind of felt the same. Certainly last year in Oakland, the rivalry is pretty significant. So once we get on the field, I don't think Oakland will get one, but just driving up and kind of seeing the signs and not being in Oakland, it felt a little different.
Is your scouting report on these guys the same when you just swept them a couple months ago at your place?
No, they're just a good offensive team. And with Geloff back now, the lineup's really deep. And with Kurtz has done here recently too, they're going to be a handful as far as the offense goes. This place plays the offense, so we're going to have to swing the bat as much as well.
How aware are you guys of the environmental factors here, like the wind and all of those things?
Yeah, very aware of it too, and just kind of watching their BP as well. There's no third deck to kind of knock the wind down. It feels a little sunken, where I don't know that you feel the wind as much on the field as once it gets up in the air. But we have plenty of guys here that have played here, and they've talked a little bit about the conditions.
Good.
All right.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.